If every agent came off Rightmove tomorrow, put their houses on the market, every agent, Rightmove would be dead in the water.
So in your experience, obviously the people business is still very strong, and the relationships are really important, that we enhance our relationships with customers. And I kind of use 70-30 as a measure. 70% this is a people business, but I do think technology can aid that, and 30% of what we should do should be invested in technology in ways in which we can prospect people or keep in touch with people, or just make the user journey a little bit easier and more streamlined for the customers. Is there any particular technology that you've embraced recently that you really like, that's made a difference, or do you think something you're about to embrace might make a big difference?
I think some of the things that we've been talking about, I think some excellent things out there. I think there's always a danger that you can use too much technology and forget that we are a people industry, so there's a balance, and I think you're right, 70-30 split is probably a good balance. There is some brilliant technology already out there and coming, stuff I wasn't even aware of, that you've introduced me to, that's going to make the user journey, which is ultimately what it's all about, customer service, making the user journey better and simpler, that's coming in. And yeah, I'm a big fan of tech.
How do you see the next 12 months panning out for your business in this climate? Are you hopeful that you'll just gain more market share? Because I don't think transaction levels are going to particularly go up, but it seems to me like you're well positioned for the rebrand, some of the new technologies you're going to embrace, increasing revenues through financial services, for example, and conveyancing.
Yeah.
Is that your focus this year, to try and increase revenues from different streams?
Absolutely.
And your core market share off of your competitors, more than the market coming back or Brexit having any effect on it? Have you discounted Brexit as it's just a non-event?
Yeah,
business as usual, I guess.
Very much so. Yeah, I mean, obviously, at the start of the year, I was worried about Brexit over Christmas. I was thinking about it constantly, worrying what the hell was going to happen this year. It hasn't so far had any effect on our market at all. People are still moving, houses coming on, people buying. So Brexit has been a little bit of a red herring, I think. But yeah, I mean, obviously we like to get more market share like everybody else, and I think if we've got better services and products, that will hopefully increase our market share. I think over the next 12 months, increasing your revenue streams is massively important to sustain your business and hopefully grow, particularly as we're going to lose tenant fees in June, so we've got to find new ways of increasing our income. And for us, it's financial services and conveyancing is an area that we haven't really done enough on, and we've got some brilliant new products, courtesy of yourself, that are going to help us increase those streams of business.
So tell me a bit about what attracted you to want to join the FIA.
I think there's a real gap in the market for the Federation, first and foremost. There's old established bodies like the Guild and the National Association. I have to be honest, I'm not a huge fan. I don't think they've moved particularly with the times. When I met you, I bought into you, obviously, Graham. I like the freshness of your approach, your enthusiasm. I believe very strongly that you're going places in this industry. You've got a background already in property, so you bring a lot to the table. And I think there is a real gap for forward-thinking agents to get together. There's little groups now here and there, but none that probably have the potential that the Federation will have, with you being able to sort of go to suppliers and get discounted deals for people in the Federation. There's some fantastic savings that we've talked about on various products to be had. So I think it's very exciting. I like the idea of being in a group of like-minded business people who are going to be able to share and pool ideas. So I think it's a really exciting time, and I think the Federation will establish itself as one of the leading bodies in agency over the next 12-18 months.
Yeah, thank you. It's very kind of you to say so. No money was traded hands for those comments. Just for the record.
I thought you said the brown envelope.
And just your thoughts on the portals. So obviously the three main players now, Rightmove, Zoopla on the market. You're not on Zoopla?
No, we don't use Zoopla. Made a conscious decision about 3 years ago to come off Zoopla and spend more money on Facebook marketing, which as we discussed earlier, has been much more successful and a much better investment, and we get a much higher return for our investment there. The portals, I think that On the Market is making an improved bid to position itself in the market now. I think Rightmove is still incredibly dominant. I still think their fees are ridiculously high, but as the market leader, they are incredibly dominant, and unless there is a group that comes along and has a powerful voice, individuals, it will just continue to ride roughshod over individual businesses. But I know this is something that you're looking at with the Federation and hoping that with sufficient support and numbers, it will strengthen the bargaining power, and I know that's one of the things you want to tackle.
Yeah, absolutely. And what would happen in theory if you turn Rightmove off today? Do you think your business would truly suffer and your instructions would dry up? Because some agents have been brave and
I applaud those.
Claimed it hasn't made too much of a difference. I respect them hugely for doing
Absolutely.
it. But would you ever be that brave?
I thought about it, and probably not at this moment in time. And that disgusts me a little bit that I'm not braver, because I would love to be able to walk away from Rightmove and do other things. I think we are moving more towards that, and I can see a point where if On the Market establishes itself and we can start seeing the numbers coming through from there, and with what we're doing on social media and Facebook in particular, which is producing some fantastic results, then I can see a day when Rightmove will just break the camel's back with a straw. It'll just go too high, and people will. I know people are thinking about it, and I think if there isn't a good alternative, people would walk en masse.
There's a twofold problem, isn't it? One is the general public using On the Market as their go-to portal. At the moment, they're still married to Rightmove,
yes,
the general public, and that's a big problem. But at the same time, like you say, if everyone got together and did move over or come away from Rightmove, then the public would stop going there because the stock wouldn't be there.
My big bugbear with Rightmove, and I never understand agencies, if every agent came off Rightmove tomorrow, put their houses on the market, every agent, Rightmove would be dead in the water. Everybody says, oh, well, the public recognise Rightmove, but they'd only need to go on and see there was no houses, and they'd be off to wherever the properties were. I think that Rightmove have got an almost Svengali type hold over people, that they believe they cannot operate without it. I'm not so sure.
Do you think that agents are too, for want of a better expression, too at war with each other to ever do something so collaborative together?
I would hope not. Over the years, I've seen that happen. I mean, we're quite lucky here. Most of the agents just do their own thing. They get on. We don't have any. I don't particularly bother with any of the others, but they don't bother me, and we don't fall out. But I know other areas that haven't always been the case. There has been turf wars with agents, but I think that the strength in numbers is what I come back to. If we can collaborate and work together and go as a collective body, it strengthens our bargaining position as an agency, as an industry. Yeah.
What tips would you give to other estate agents watching who have been in the market as long as you have, but maybe experiencing some tougher times? You've been quite clever and you've pivoted very well into social media, into technology, so you've kept yourself current. But for those that are feeling it, is there any advice you can give them that's worked for you in the last 6 to 12 months to get you through a difficult period?
Yeah, I think, I'd just say keep believing in what you're doing. Agents offer a better product than they're given credit for, in my opinion. Good agents will find a way to work through tough times. You've got to embrace change. Things have changed, things will continue to change. Embrace technology, make it so that you're using it and it's benefiting you as a business, it's better for the customer, and you will survive. We will not need to be cutting fees and going down that route.
I wish you all the best in the future.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time. Thank you.